Hi, my name is Gentry. I am a surveying student at East Tennessee State University, and I'm going to be giving you a presentation on grade control using GNSS systems. During this presentation, we are going to discuss manual grading in terms of how it used to be done, introduction to GNSS systems, introduction to grade control, types of grade control, and the benefits of grade control. You can see in these two pictures here, you have grade control receivers set up on skid steers. One's tracked and one is a wheeled machine. In the past, manual grading was very popular. Traditionally, grading was achieved by using grade pins, which a surveyor staked throughout an excavation site. Then the operator would manually operate their machine and grade to the elevations on the grade pins throughout the project. This process is laborsome to both the surveyor setting the grade pins and the operator excavating on his excavation equipment. This process can also introduce many different errors between operator errors, errors in setting the grade pins to the right elevations. You have errors that can be introduced from damage to the grade pins once they have been set. There are many different errors, and what we're going to talk about is how GNSS systems can be used to help minimize these errors. Global navigation satellite systems. Generally, these describe satellite constellations that provide positioning, navigation, and timing services. There are four main constellations: the GPS, the GLONASS, the Galileo, and the Baidu. So these GPS receivers, they receive time-stamped radio signals from the satellites. The difference in the timestamps from when the satellite sends the signal and the receiver receives the signal gives the distance to each satellite. You have multiple different time distances from different satellites, so this can create multiple equations. And then the triangulation of all these distances between these different satellites to the receiver can help to give a precise location and elevation of a receiver. Grade control works by implementing GNSS receivers on grading machinery. You can use multiple receivers on a grading blade that can allow for elevation and cross slope control. So you'd set one up basically on each side of the grading blade, and you could tell how the grading blade is sloped and how much each side needs to drop to get to your design contours, design grade. It gives real time feedback on displays that can be mounted inside of the machinery cab, and then you could see each side of the blade, how far it needs to go down, and you could see your cross slope of your blade and everything in real time. This also eliminates the need for grade pins. There are a few different types of grade control. There is one-dimensional grade control, which works with lasers to alert the operator whenever your design contour is achieved. It can also alert you whenever you've exceeded your design contour cut. This will mainly be used for rough grading operations. And then you have two-dimensional grade control, which uses lasers, sensors, and control points. And this provides algorithms that the machinery can use based on height and tilt. It can be used for precise drainage with fine tolerances. And then you have three-dimensional grade control. This works using GNSS satellite signals and topography of your project site. And this uses algorithms based on receiver positions and elevations. So this is the most precise, and this is really mainly what we're talking about during this presentation. This could be used for large, complex development projects and large infrastructure projects. We got many benefits to using grade control. You got reduced operator time, reduced machine time, so you'd have less maintenance on your machine, less fluids, machine gas, diesel, all sorts of savings there you'd have in both operator and machine, so that's big monetary savings. You'd have efficient use of your earthwork material. So if you have a borrow site and you have to bring in a lot of fill, you'd be able to make more efficient use of it and maybe minimize your materials you brought in, so your hauling time, and it can save a lot of money there. And then you have reduced surveyor labor, because you just have a surveyor, setting your control and then giving you your model to put into your grade control software. And it gives you precise earthwork capabilities given that site control. In summary, GNSS grade control can save time, material, and money to the contractor, making a more efficient grading crew and get them to their next job quicker, because time is money. Thank you for listening to my presentation today. Again, my name is Dakota Gentry. My email is presented here on the screen. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.